More than 40% of homes in America have some kind of surveillance camera. And while the majority are installed for security reasons, we have been able to take advantage of another added benefit: recordings of strange creatures in the night.
August 27th, 2017. It's just after midnight in a quiet residential neighborhood near Youngstown, Ohio. Suddenly, a motion detector camera is triggered by a movement in the driveway. Let's take another frightening look. A strange creature races past a parked car, then disappears into the night. It appears to have a white head, dark body, while running on two legs. According to field researcher Ken Gerhardt, no one, including the homeowner, knew what they were seeing.
When this footage came out, I remember it created a bit of a stir in the cryptozoology community. The owner claimed that this thing was some type of bipedal bird-like creature with black plumage, a white beak, and very long white legs. She estimated it was about 3 to 5 feet tall, but what's really remarkable is how fast this thing is moving. About 15 feet in only 2 seconds. The owner ultimately claimed that she saw this creature multiple times and making clicking noises. And she even claimed she found some massive piles of what looked like bird droppings.
A birdman or bird-like creature roaming the streets of Ohio? It may not be as far-fetched as you think. Gerhardt says this type of creature has been part of Native American folklore for centuries.
There is something known as the Cahokia birdman, a carving in sandstone of an anthropomorphic half-man, half-bird-like creature, found in East St. Louis in 1971 and dated to be about 900 years old.
Another theory online is that this was an escaped exotic animal like an ostrich.
There's apparently been no shortage of strange creatures spotted in Ohio over the years. The Loveland Frogman is supposedly a 4-foot-tall cryptid that has been spotted numerous times in Loveland, Ohio since the 1950s and even inspired a musical. Could this alleged Birdman of Youngstown soon be heading to Broadway? Let's check in with the experts to see what we've got here.
If it's not a birdman, is it just a man? Could this just be an elaborate prank? Biologist Stephanie Manka explains the footage.
I don't think this is a human in a costume. It doesn't seem to have the head shape of a human. The legs are too tall and the torso is too short. And overall, it's small compared to the car here.
Okay, so Manka believes we can definitely rule out the man, but what about the bird?
It does look like a bird. The fact that massive bird dropping like things were left behind makes sense.
Some speculated this could be a wild turkey with an estimated length of up to 49 inches and droppings nearly 3 inches long. There are 160 to 180,000 of them in Ohio.
I don't think it's a wild turkey because the legs look too long to be a turkey, the head looks too thick and too light, and the body doesn't look round enough.
However, Manka does see similarities to another type of bird, albeit not native to the United States.
Ostriches and emus can run fast like this, but it's not big enough. And then I looked into rheas, which are smaller ground birds that can run pretty fast. And I was thinking it was that.
But wildlife biologist Floyd Hayes thinks we're looking at another kind of creature altogether.
This animal cannot be a bird. Instead, it is a mammal. It looks like it's running on 2 legs, possibly because of the angle from the camera and the low resolution. They're not really seeing the front limbs of a 4-legged animal.
But what kind of 4-legged animal? Hayes notes the coloration eliminates typical nocturnal predators.
In this particular animal, it looks like we have a whitish head, a blackish body, and whitish legs.
Instead, Hayes believes this is an animal much more likely to be roaming suburban neighborhoods at night.
To me, this looks like a medium-sized dog that's running. We're not able to see the tail very well, but I think I'm seeing glimpses of it as it's moving through the video.
But Manka has her doubts.
I can't make out any of the front half of the animal. I can't see 4 legs or paws or anything. So I don't think this is a dog.
Our verdict, we're going with unidentified mammal. Hayes' analysis convinces us this is some sort of mammal and not a bird running through the driveway. But exactly what kind, we're not sure. In the meantime, we're still on the lookout for evidence of the Loveland Frogman. So Ohioans, keep those cameras at the ready.